Good morning, my beautiful friends. We are starting off this sunny day with a breakfast sandwich and grapes. It is my homemade sourdough English muffin, 2 slices of the Jones's uncured Canadian bacon, 1 egg, and in that egg is a 1/4 ounce of the raw milk cheddar cheese. And then I have 93 grams worth of grapes. Points and calories, as always, will be on the screen for you. And my tea is still brewing, so I will be putting a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar in that. I'm counting a whole teaspoon because I will have a second cup. So 1 teaspoon of sugar and then 1 tablespoon of 1% milk. And right now, just drinking my homemade electrolyte water while I'm waiting for my tea to brew, and I will be back to chat in a bit. Okay, my friends. Hello. It's been a very busy morning here. Babies are in bed. I'm going to make some lunch. I was supposed to have barbecue chicken flatbread. Well, if you can see, there's no barbecue sauce. So I'm not doing that. And usually I do red onions on my flatbread, and then I mix my chicken and my barbecue sauce and green pepper. Had no red onions, had no green pepper. So we are just gonna make something up. So I have my piece of flatbread. This is the Artoria's Family Bakery Mini Lavash. I found 2 packs of them in the freezer from like ages ago. I hope it's still good, we'll see. I took a bit of onion, chopped it up, and I caramelized it in a 1/2 teaspoon of butter. And now I am going to take 1 ounce of roasted red peppers. This is 1 ounce on here. I have more cut if I need it, but I don't think I will. No, this is plenty. And now I'm going to take my 2 ounces of shredded chicken. We're going to put that on there. Actually, well, I'll make it fit. 2 ounces is a lot. But I'm very hungry. I'm not sure why I'm so hungry. Usually when I have a breakfast sandwich for breakfast, I'm good for the day, but I'm super hungry this morning, or today. Okay, so now I feel like it needs a sauce. I don't really have anything. So I'm going to take 1 ounce, maybe more, I don't know, of fresh mozzarella and just break it over the top. Yeah, 1 ounce is good. Still feel like it needs a sauce. I think while this is bacon, I'm going to figure out a sauce. Maybe ranch. Ranch might be good. You know I'm all about the sauce. I'm going to pop this in the oven for 10 minutes at 400 degrees until the flatbread crisps up and everything warms up and the cheese melts. And we'll see how it turns out. Okay, my flatbread is out of the oven. It looks yummy. I didn't feel like making ranch because I didn't really want that laying around. I'm not sure we're going to get to it. So I found this balsamic glaze in my cabinet, and the ingredients are not horrible. The only thing, it's got caramel color in it, which I don't love, but that's okay. Don't eat it every day. And the serving is 1 tablespoon, which it's thick. I really can't measure out a tablespoon, or 15 milliliters. So I am going to, oops, my scale went off. I'm just going to, I have it on the scale, and I'm going to just do 15 milliliters and see how much that is. Okay, well, that's 7, and I think that is more than enough. So 15 milliliters is 35 calories. I have to scan for the points. So yeah, we're gonna go 17 calories for that for a 1/2 serving. So I will show you my lunch plate. Okay, here is my plate for lunch. I have my flatbread that you just saw me make. I have 2 cuties, which it's probably too many. 1 would have been sufficient, but it's what happens when you make your plate when you're hungry. We'll see if I eat the whole thing. And then I have cucumber cut up. It's about a cup. I forgot to weigh it. It's okay. It's cucumber. So that is my lunch today. And I also have water. And it is 6 points and 317 calories. I've been trying to pick up the camera all day and just have not had a minute. The babies and I were super duper busy today, just having a good time. Nothing majorly planned, just lots of fun and lots of Toy Story playing. We got all the little Toy Story characters out, so that was a lot of fun. And when they went to bed, I got my lunch, and then I started working. I'm a little behind working on my Easter plans. I am hosting dinner. Still waiting to hear from about 5 people, but they probably are going away, so that's fine. It's going to be a small Easter. It's only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 of us, and that's fine, whatever. Anybody that needs a place to eat is welcome at our table, so doesn't matter how many people. But I was working on just my Easter plans. This is my little printable that I made. My guest list, my menu, cooking schedule, what I'm doing for the favors this year, and then shopping list. And that's on that side. I can just tear it right off and take it with me. So I love printables. You know I love printables. So this year for favors, I decided to make candy boxes. I used to make candy all the time. All the time. And then I kind of got out of it. Last year for favors, I gave everybody a half a dozen eggs. This year, with having so many egg customers, that's really probably not an option. But I don't want to do the same thing again anyway, so I decided to make candy. So I am going to be making peanut butter eggs, coconut cream eggs, and buttercream eggs, which are so standard. But I'm also going to make homemade Snickers, homemade Twix, and homemade Take 5. So I'm really excited to do those. I'm going to do those next week, probably Wednesday and Thursday. I'll get the candy made. I'm going to buy cute little boxes from Amazon. So have all that done. I'm excited about that. Our menu is set. It's just pierogies, galumpki, kielbasa and sauerkraut, ham, potato casserole. It's a hash brown potato casserole, pineapple bake, asparagus, dinner rolls, and desserts. So I'm excited. Glad to have that all kind of worked out. Glad to have the shopping list done. I'm hoping to get most of that probably this weekend. So I have everything here. I can start the candy next week. Wednesday and Thursday. I was supposed to be off Thursday, Friday, Monday of next week, but our Thursday got a little messed up with eye appointments. So now I'm free that day. Doug is taking the boys for their eye appointments. We don't like to drive when dilated, so he's taking them. I'm going to be home. So I was only supposed to have one little guy anyway, and I told Mom, you know what, I'm not going to take off. Just bring Jack here. So Jack, and I only have Jack on Wednesday, so Jack and I will be making candy on Wednesday and Thursday together. So that'll be fun. What else? So that got all done this afternoon, so that's good. I'm just getting ready to prep dinner. Doug is coming home and leaving again to take Aria to the groomer and then coming home. So we're going to eat dinner between, like, while Aria's at the groomer. And that's all. I'm just getting ready to prep that. So, and in the meantime, I've been working on Mr. Adam got a jury duty summons. And it's for May 22nd. It is the week that he starts his internship. And you cannot get out of jury duty in New Jersey unless you're dead. They used to excuse doctors, nurses, teachers. Nobody gets excused anymore unless there is an absolute reason. I had to get letters from 2 doctors for my mother who was in hospice to get excused from jury duty. 2 doctors. So, yeah. So Adam emailed them and did not ask to be excused. He said, is there any, you can ask for a deferral online for a different month, but it only goes up to November. So he emailed them because it said, if you need a date other than these, email. So he emailed and he asked for a deferral to possibly mid-December to mid-January because he is home on break. He explained to them that he is a college student staying on campus this summer for class and internship. and it would be very hard for him to drive the 2.5 hours from Maryland to New Jersey, you know, not knowing if he was going to have to serve or not. And could he please defer until he is home on Christmas break between semesters? So they said that they would get back to him within 3 days. So fingers crossed that they do that, because it's going to be tough if not, especially because it's like the first week of his internship. So anyway, I am in my super duper duper happy place. You know why? Because today is, I'm not sure if you can see that, opening day of baseball. Yes, yes, yes. My Phillies are playing the Texas Rangers. Go Phils. So I have it on in the family room, and I also have it on my iPad. So I can watch it while I'm prepping dinner. So that is what I am going to do right now. I am going to prep dinner. I have had such a fabulous day of eating, my friends. That little pep talk I gave yesterday about, you know, not putting anything in your mouth if it wasn't written down has been taken to heart. I am on, and I know for a lot of you, you're like probably laughing. This is my second water and it's almost gone. I don't do a whole lot of water. I do not do a whole lot of water. So this is really, really good for me. And I have, everything is, I weighed out everything. You saw when I was making my lunch, I weighed it all out, weighed out everything for my breakfast, and yes, feeling good. I am feeling good, and I am just going to keep this going, and eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. It is almost bathing suit season. So I'm going to go watch my guys pop up. And I am going to prep dinner, and I will be back to show you my plate. It is pork chops. It is saltine pork chops. I had made a bunch of sourdough crackers, so I am going to use those in place of the saltines and coat the pork chops with those. And I'm going to make crispy smashed potatoes. The little potatoes, I boil them, smash them down, a little bit of olive oil and Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper and garlic powder, and bake them in the oven. Recipes on the website. I'll try to remember to link them all below, all the recipes I'm using today. And then I'm trying to figure out a veg. I really want roasted carrots, but I'm really lazy today. So we'll see. But it'll be a surprise for both of us. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, sitting down to dinner, we have saltine pork chops. This pork chop is 4.5 ounces, so I need to just figure out points and calories. I have 2.6 ounces of potatoes, and I have 1.5 ounces of carrots. Points and calories will be on the screen because I got to figure them all out. Well, my friends, that dinner did not disappoint. I forgot how much we enjoy those pork chops. It was really, really good. I ended up eating another 1.5 ounces of carrot fries or roasted carrots. And I ended up eating one more little piece of potato that was less than 1/2 ounce. So I'm going to just add all those in. I'll put points and calories on the screen. Like I said, I did that back when I showed my dinner. And that is it for me for the night. We are waiting for the groomer to call to let us know that Ari is done. And I'll probably take a ride over with Doug to pick her up. Oh, my Phillies were kicking butt. They were looking great early, and now it's back to being a Philly sports fan. We know the struggle, my friends. We know the struggle, but that's okay. It's a long season, and who knows what's going to happen. So,
Game's not over.
Oh, I know it's not over.
They're chipping away.
They are chipping away. So, anyway, that is it. I am going to end this vlog here because that will be it for me for the evening. I will be back tomorrow with a menu plan, no grocery haul. We did go to Costco. I didn't show it because honestly, it was a lot of milk. A lot of milk. Last time I bought three packs and we went through it in no time. So I bought 4 3-packs. Then my sister-in-law asked for a 3-pack, and then I picked her up tamales, and I picked up a pineapple, and I just picked up some fruit. By the time we got home last night, I'm just like, you know what? There's nothing fun in this haul. It's all fruit and lots of milk. So didn't even bother showing you. I went to Costco for milk and vanilla and picked up apples and oranges and a pineapple and powdered sugar. So yeah, you know how that goes. Next week I should have my Easter haul to show you. That'll be a lot of stuff to make all the candy I was talking about. So that should be really fun. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like me to video all the candy making. These are things I've never made before. It's a different recipe for Snickers. I've made Snickers before, but this is a different one. And I've never made the other ones before. I usually just used to make like filled chocolates and solid chocolates and stuff. Never like candy bar candy. So if you would like me to film it, let me know below. If you don't want me to, let me know that too, if it's going to set you off or anything like that. You know, I know we're all about the journey and the weight loss here, but you know, I've said before, I'm much more than my journey, and I have favor boxes to give out at Easter. So this is what I want to do. So if you want to see the candy and give you some ideas, I'm probably going to be making it over 2 days. So I'll just film both days and then edit it and get it together for you. But that's it. So let me know about the candy. And then I will be back tomorrow, like I said, with my menu, which is kind of sketchy because of such busyness next week. We've got some eating out and things like that. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, enough. Got anything to say, Mr. Doug?
No words of wisdom today, sorry.
No words of wisdom. You always have words of wisdom. Doug moved into... Remember months ago when Doug took over the vlog for the day and he vlogged a day in the life of Doug? And he was showing you his office where they were completely remodeling the whole place. Well, it's pretty much done.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, so he was all ready to move back into his office, and then there was a pivot. Instead of moving back into the office that he would share with the other design engineering guy, he has his own office now. So he's not sharing an office. And the most exciting part about the office...
I can see the outside. I'm not staring at 4 walls.
Yes. His original office, since he's been working there for 20 years, was an interior office. So he had no window. His only window was out into the hallway.
Yeah.
So now he has a very spacious, very lovely office, all of his own. And he has a window. He can see outside. So... yeah, he's really excited. He just had to order a bunch of like command hooks and stuff through work so he could hang up all his art. So when it's all done and all decorated, I will have him take pictures and I'll show you since you guys went along with him that day. So, okay, that's it. I'm going to go and say some prayers for the Phillies. And I will see you all tomorrow for menu plan and then... weekend for a weekend vlog. So talk to you soon.